Hi, this is Katia Berkner with Urban Fitness Twin Cities, and Addie and I are here today to show you another great back stretch. Today's back stretch will also have the advantage of being a little bit of a hip stretch, so your low back attaches into your hip. A lot of those muscles can connect together. So if your hips are tight, it can affect your low back and vice versa. So this one kind of gets a little bit of everything to kind of help with that issue. So we're going to start in what I call a side split position. Some people call it a straddle, some people call it a Chinese split, but both legs are open to the side. However far you can get them, they don't have to be very wide. It just depends on your flexibility. The important thing with this one is that you sit up nice and tall. You don't want to be rounded in your back in this position. So if you need to, you can sit on a few pillows or some blankets or something till you can get that back nice and straight. And that just depends on the flexibility in your hamstrings. So what we're going to do is you're going to take one arm above your head and you're going to reach over towards your toes. Yep. Good. So this way you're stretching the whole side of your body, and I would stay in this position 30 seconds to a minute depending on what's comfortable for you, but in order to gain flexibility in any stretch, a 30-second hold is what's necessary. And if you find that you need a shorter time span, then you would come out of it and come into it a few times to kind of start to improve. So then the next thing we're going to do is you're going to turn to face your leg, and you're going to grab your leg with both hands. Yep, and this, she's grabbing her ankle, but you would grab just wherever you can comfortably reach on your leg. If you can't go down as far, you might grab just below your knee. Just careful you don't hold on directly to your knee. So this starts to get a little bit more into your back. The important thing for both of these stretches is that your opposite hip stays on the ground. You don't want to pull off that hip or you're going to decrease the stretch. The next thing we're going to do is you're going to keep holding onto your leg, but you're going to pull your abs in and reach your back behind you. So it's like your arms are going one way and your back's starting to reach the other way. Yes. Good. That increases the stretch in your back. So you probably now won't feel this as much in your hips, but you will feel it more into your back. And again, 30 seconds to a minute. If it feels really good and you want to hold it longer, that's also fine. And then you just come out of it.
So how would I know if I needed to sit myself up on pillows?
So if you have a mirror, that can be really helpful. But if you feel like that your spine isn't all rounded, you can also just ask a friend to help you. Then what you're doing is you're compressing your vertebrae together, so then they won't bend very well. So you just want to sit up on whatever you need to, high enough that you can get that spine straight, so that your spine is stacked right on top of your sits bones all the way up, and you're not bending either backwards or arching forward if you're really flexible in your back, because either direction you're compressing those vertebrae and they won't move as well.
Okay, so if I can't sit up on my sit bones,
Yep.
and I'm kind of stuck in this rounded position.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Good question.
Thanks.
If you have any questions that we haven't covered for this stretch, please feel free to contact us. We also appreciate comments.